So you just walked out to your car in Honolulu and boom, there's that dreaded parking ticket flapping under your windshield wiper. I know, it's pure frustration. But hey, before you stress about rearranging your whole day to stand in some massive line down at the district court, take a breath. In this explainer, we're going to look at exactly how to resolve your fine quickly, securely, and completely online, literally right from your couch.
Look, it happens to the best of us. The really crucial thing to remember here is that dealing with the Honolulu municipal system doesn't have to ruin your week or drain your time. The state of Hawaii has actually modernized this whole process. That means you get to skip the commute, you can skip those awful courthouse security lines, and handle the whole shebang digitally. You just need to know exactly how the system works and, more importantly, what common traps you need to avoid. And the primary tool we're going to use to do this is called eTraffic Hawaii. This is the official, hassle-free online portal built by the Hawaii State Judiciary, specifically to settle these municipal citations. Basically, if you admit responsibility and just want to pay the fine to move on with your life, this system is going to be your absolute best friend. So here's what we're covering in this explainer. First, why you must act quickly. Second, getting ready to pay. Third, your step-by-step guide. Fourth, troubleshooting and avoiding scams. Fifth, campus and airport parking rules. And finally, resolving your citation promptly. Just a quick reminder to always check official state sources for any updates, since municipal policies can shift over time.
All right, let's jump right in to Section 1, Why You Must Act Quickly.
Okay, so time is definitely of the essence here. Ignoring a ticket in Hawaii is not a gamble you want to take. Unpaid citations can quickly escalate into default judgments, extra late fees, collections, or even a stopper on your vehicle registration. Under state law, you have exactly 21 calendar days from the date that citation was issued to respond and pay up. But here's the tricky part that catches so many drivers off guard. It can actually take up to 13 days from the date of your violation for the court's clerical staff to manually enter your ticket into their digital system. Right, we call this the processing lag. If you get a ticket today, go home and try to pay it online tonight, the system is probably going to tell you your ticket doesn't even exist. Don't panic. By law, officers have up to 10 days to transmit the citation to the court, and then the clerks actually have to type it in. So in reality, your actual online payment window is frequently squeezed tightly between day 13 and day 21. Kind of wild, right? Moving on to Section 2, Getting Ready to Pay. Now that we've got the timeline straight, you'll want to gather your materials so you aren't scrambling later. Take a look at your physical notice of traffic infraction. You need to locate the alphanumeric citation number printed right there on the document. This specific number is what uniquely identifies your case file within the Judiciary Information Management System. Along with that citation number, you're also going to need your vehicle's exact license plate string. The system uses this to cross-reference and verify vehicle ownership. Then, just grab your credit or debit card. The portal accepts Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express. Just a heads up, all transactions are in US dollars, and electronic checks, or e-checks, are not currently accepted on this platform.
All right, let's get into Section 3, Your Step-by-Step Guide.
You've got your timeline figured out, your citation number, your license plate, and your credit card ready to go. Now, step 1. Open your web browser and navigate directly to the official site, which is etraffic.ehawaii.gov. Definitely double-check that URL to make sure you're on the secure government domain. Step 2, input your citation number and license plate exactly as they appear on your documents. And step 3, once your ticket pops up and the balance is displayed, securely process your payment. Just remember, a small administrative processing fee will be added to your total. Now, pay close attention to this part. It is super important. If you hit submit and you get an error message, or if the page just seems to freeze up, do not hit that submit button again. The official guideline is to wait a full 24 hours before trying again, so you don't accidentally double charge your card. Also, keep in mind the system has scheduled maintenance windows. It actually goes offline overnight between midnight and 4 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So, try to make your payments during the day or early evening. Next up is Section 4, Troubleshooting and Avoiding Scams. We really need to talk about this because it could save you way more money than a simple parking ticket. Scammers are aggressively targeting drivers in Hawaii right now, trying to trick them into paying fake fines. But you can spot these frauds a mile away if you know a few basic facts. First, there is no Hawaii DMV. Motor vehicle registration is handled by individual counties. Second, there are 0 toll roads in the entire state of Hawaii. No way. And third, the courts will absolutely never send you a text message demanding payment for a citation. It's all about noticing the difference. Scam texts use these high-pressure tactics, threatening arrest or license suspension if you don't immediately wire money or use some cash app. The official state judiciary procedure, it's entirely different. They rely strictly and exclusively on physical U.S. mail for anything regarding unpaid citations. Seriously, if you get a text demanding money for a ticket, just close the message immediately. But hey, if you ever feel unsure or maybe you think you legitimately lost a real ticket, there is a safe way to check. You can use the state's public online case lookup database. It's called eCourt Kokua. You can just search your license plate number right there in their secure system to verify if a parking citation is actually real and outstanding. Now, what if a real ticket did accidentally slip past that 21-day deadline? Well, at that point, you can't use the e-traffic portal anymore. Your case has likely been sent to Pioneer Credit Recovery, which is a collection agency. The e-traffic site can't help you then, but you can call them directly at 1-866-802-0053. I'd suggest looking up your case ID on eCourt Kokua first, and then give them a call to get it settled. Moving along to Section 5, Campus and Airport Parking Rules. It's really important to know that if you got your ticket at the University of Hawaii or over at the airport, that e-traffic system we just talked about doesn't apply to you. State and city street citations give you 21 days, sure, but citations from the University of Hawaii at Manoa have a much tighter 15-day timeline. Miss that and you immediately get a $10 late fee, and students can even get an academic hold. Meanwhile, the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport doesn't even use digital citations. They use a strict pay-on-exit paper ticket system with a 30-day parking limit. Leave your car longer and the penalty isn't a digital ticket, it's immediate towing. And finally, Section 6, Resolving your citation promptly. The immense stress-relieving value of just getting this handled correctly online really can't be overstated. It protects your driving privileges, your registration, and your wallet. So, a few final tips before we go. Always verify your info through official sources like hawaii.gov. Be super mindful of that 13-day processing lag and those overnight maintenance windows. And above all, make sure your payment goes through before that 21-day mark to avoid defaulting. Which leaves us with one final question to think about. Are you really going to let a simple administrative processing lag cost you extra late fees or a miserable trip to collections? Now that you know exactly how the Honolulu parking citation system operates, you've got the power to take informed action. So go grab that ticket, account for the 13-day window, and get it resolved right from the comfort of your own home. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.